I present this burnt wooden spoon. It has nothing to do with this case, but my wife burnt my breakfast this morning.
Yeah, Your Honor, it says in Minecraft.
After one's done, then you can cross-examine.
I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna take that as disrespect, Bun. This is an abuse of power.
Protest now.
The witness is useless.
He's a homeless man. What?
Good. He will stay homeless.
Jury, do you have any input? Thank you very much, jury. It's time to write some fake news. I think I look just like a bailiff.
Y'all kind of got Drew. Dang. All I had was a paper bag.
Oh, sweet. I get to draw.
How are we starting this, sir?
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
The prosecution has to start their...
Odious.
Yep.
He looked like a vampire cowboy.
The good news is we got your payment. The bad news is they gave you life. Sayonara.
I'm cooking with this.
Oh.
Ryan Genius is accused of touching Brandon inappropriately. Okay, so William writes these.
God.
Did you do it, gang? He said no, Your Honor.
That's wait, breaking news.
Let me.
Court in session. Defendant set to be charged.
Why is there a little girl on my screen?
So your defendant here, it says, touched Brandon. Did he do it?
He says no, Your Honor.
Okay, so he said he didn't do it. So that's pretty concrete.
No, the prosecutor.
You got any food on you?
You
got any food?
I
I got a baton.
Wait. Okay.
Got some balls.
So you can pick who goes first. Either
Can throw them at somebody. You want me to throw them at somebody?
I want to hear the defense.
Oh, yeah, Your Honor. Oh, that's what that does. I didn't mean to do that. Let me look through my notes here. Let's see. I don't know what these are. Sorry, bad handwriting. I can't read. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Your Honor, it says in Minecraft.
Present your evidence, Mr. Juba.
See, it was a misunderstanding, Your Honor.
How was it a misunderstanding?
Because you know the term teabag. You know, in like Call of Duty, Halo, you're touching someone inappropriately, right? You're teabagging them. But in this case, my defendant, Your Honor, he was just in need of some tea, which Brandon, misunderstood. Took it as this guy's trying to touch me. Who is farting?
Objection. Are you saying that my client is making things up?
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Where was it ever mentioned it was in a game? Yeah. Stars now, my boy.
That's it.
Order in the court.
Damn.
What were you writing?
Nothing.
Are you done presenting?
I mean, shoot, what else you want?
Yeah, my turn.
Are you
My
done?
turn.
Do you want to swap?
Ah, fuck him. My turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I present this subway ticket. This is the subway ticket of Sir Roger, and he was headed on the train to Brandon's house at the time of the touching.
That's
So
interesting.
he bought it. Why does he have a ticket?
Objection, Your Honor.
Speak.
Well, I mean, evidence.
I can also call a witness to the stand.
Ooh, that's a plane.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
no.
Okay, so this is your witness.
Hey, hold on. Wake up.
I think this means. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to question him then, Ryan. That's your witness.
Hey, little girl, did you see? Show me on the doll where my defendant touched the person.
I mean, he was in touch.
She ain't see shit, bro. I mean, Your Honor.
Wait, why he turned into a bird? What happened? What did y'all do to him?
Oh no!
What did you do to Brandon?
I don't know.
Who did that?
Wait.
I don't know what happened.
Okay, out of my courtroom.
There's no way. What did you do to my witness?
You gotta
That's
use
actually
one.
Brandon. That's actually Ryan's witness. I'm just confused. Like, what do we do now? That's the witness that.
Oh, welcome back, little girl.
Our little girl. Yeah, little girl. Who keeps doing that?
He's not doing order in the court. Ryan, present your case.
I mean, I asked the question, and the witness said that.
Oh, I need the
She
witness
saw
to
nothing.
repeat. I need the witness to repeat it.
Yes, I'm getting touched, but I don't think it was appropriate.
Is that a little girl?
She. Yeah.
In what way, little girl, did you see him getting touched?
This isn't your witness. This isn't your witness to question.
I can still speak to the witness.
No, right. This is Ryan's witness. Ryan called this witness
After
up.
one's done, then you can cross-examine.
It's okay, little girl. Don't cry.
I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna take that as disrespect, Bun.
I mean, I'm not laughing. I'm very professional. Little girl. In what way would you say? Was it a dap? You know, was it like a friendly? Or was it like he was beating the, beating the out of him?
I don't know the difference.
Well, what grade are you in?
What do you think I look like?
Where do we get this child? Shouldn't, like, maybe in school, Your Honor?
I don't know the answer to that. That's your witness.
Where are your parents? Hey, whoa! Hey!
Seeming very successful.
Yeah,
Should
you can go.
should we move on? William, do you want to call?
She's free. Yeah.
Do you want to
Take her
call a
back to her
witness?
parents.
Yes, Your Honor. Why did we switch to a new? Who is this?
Because this is your witness.
What?
The
That's.
doctor.
Why didn't I get to cross-examine?
Oh, do you want? Okay.
Did you want? Oh, dude. Let her go home to her family,
No.
man.
No. She offered to be a witness. She's going to be a witness.
We grabbed her off the street.
Oh, you see that?
Wait, what?
He was
The
there,
defense
Your Honor.
grabbed her off
He
the
was
street.
there.
No, I was not.
He's laughing, Your Honor.
Hashtag noticing. This is seeming very interesting.
Little girl,
He defended Drake.
you say that you don't know the difference between appropriate and not appropriate touching. Is this correct?
Yeah.
So she could not technically be a reliable witness because she does
you're
not
making
know
her
the
cry.
difference between inappropriate and appropriate.
Interesting. It's a good
So
point.
I think that she shouldn't be, she's not a valid witness.
Fair point.
I call my witness to the stands. Doctor,
Yeah.
when
Like, I understand.
my client or when Brandon came into your offices reporting that he was inappropriately touched, what examinations did you do?
I had to check if you got teabag, you know.
And what did the conclusion? What was the conclusion?
We still need time for that DNA evidence.
So what you said you still need time?
Yeah,
No, I told you it needed to be done today. What's taking so long?
it's a process.
So how much longer do we have to wait?
How would I know? I'm not the one that's processing it.
Wait.
You're
So you're saying that he was touched. We just don't necessarily know by who.
Sure.
You're verifying that there was evidence that Brandon was touched. We just don't have the DNA evidence linking it to Roger.
Are we sure this is a real doctor?
Yeah, it sounds like
Sir,
how long?
Can I cross?
Where'd you get your doctorate degree from?
You gotta keep in mind, William, this is your witness, so your witness is seeming very. Both of y'all have very awful witnesses.
Roger, where did you meet this little girl at, bro? You might be getting locked up for another charge. He's looking pretty stressed, bro.
Roger, can we call Roger to the witness stand? Next witness is witness.
I don't think I'm able to do that.
I have another news story, but I cannot put it out as paper. Can I say it, Your Honor?
Yes, you may.
There was a little girl abducted from a school, and police are now on the hunt.
Your Honor, who is that guy?
Roger? Did the little girl happen to look like this?
It seems like, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I think we're kind of done here. I mean, do we need to continue this case?
Back to the subway. Back to the subway. He got confused.
Okay, I give you one more chance. Roger, you're in deep water. You're about to catch a new charge.
So is Roger and Juba about to be sharing bunks in a cell?
Juba, you better
I'm just trying
present
to feed
this.
my family.
You better present this evidence, and it better be good to explain why this little girl got
touch a little
abducted
girl.
from a school. But why did she get abducted from a school?
You literally said Your Honor. Did he not say that he?
Green light, red light. Shut your mouth.
Okay, hold on. Order in the court. Okay, I'm going off of what Bun said, which is that a child got abducted from a school, and that child happens to be the child standing right in front of me, and that is your
Stick
witness.
to writing stories, buddy.
So, hey,
But Your Honor,
hey.
Your Honor.
what I'm trying to say is, unless Attorney Juba has any other information to present here, I think we're done, because this means you literally abducted a child. You won that Epstein timing.
I presented you the subway card here. With the sign.
Does the jury have a verdict?
Explain how that justifies this child getting
See,
abducted.
my defendant here. He got confused. He did not touch Brandon. He did not touch no little girl. He was trying to go home to his family.
So why did this little girl get abducted, and why is she in this courtroom right now then?
That's my question, Your Honor. I literally asked, where are your parents?
This is your witness. How do you not have that information?
I think she wandered in this courtroom, Your Honor.
Juba said, the attorney Juba said that he got the girl witness off the street. He literally said that. That was his words.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the jury real quick. I just want the jury. What do you think?
I have notes. This shit is boof
Don't
as
you
hell.
chicken.
They ain't even know what they doing. OMG, whack. Women could do this better. Whack, bro.
Okay, I was more so in regards to like, because I mean, he sounds pretty guilty. Like, I know this isn't the charge he's in court for, but as far as we know, this child got abducted.
So what I'm hearing is we're rescheduling this. He's not guilty right now.
Does guilty sound about right?
No, because it's not for this charge.
Wait, okay, wait, hang on, wait.
It's a whole nother
Wait,
charge.
hang on, what's the
there should be a
charge?
whole nother
Well,
session.
wait, why is William a bird now?
I don't know.
Okay.
The judge can issue new charges at his discretion.
Yeah,
That is
I
the
gotta be
way-
real. Y'all kind of self-incriminated. Roger, I don't know if Roger touched
The attorney's in on this.
but because both of y'all's witnesses kind of suck. But what I do know is y'all abducted a little girl. And for that reason, Roger,
And
we're giving you life.
what are you giving to Juba? He was a part of it.
Your payment came through, Roger. Your Honor, I think he was a Minecraft YouTuber.
Ran out of the courthouse but forgot their belt was loose. Their pants fell. They tripped and knocked themselves out on a parking post right in front of the judge and the cops who struggled to breathe between fits of laughter.
Yeah, I gotta be real. Robert Eugene is he on that giddy timing. He on that break time.
Ryan, ready up. Brittany, please ready up.
I'm ready.
Oh, so you yell at me and say please to her. Blast yourself, Your Honor.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
You aren't even the judge yet.
Bro, this our judge? Are we being kidding?
All right, get the fuck out of my courtroom.
I think this man is guilty. Am I allowed to say I think this man is guilty?
Juba's guilty.
I think everybody is guilty.
There, I got him.
Yeah, that's what you deserve. Don't speak. Speak when spoken to. Stay in a slave's place.
That's fun. I got a bunch of tools in my pocket over here. You need something. Who did that? Who threw that at me? Who drew that at me? I ain't taking the back seat no more. What the?
D block.
Rock Dave, look.
Look at that face too. You know he did that.
All right, Your Honor. Rockety Block is as you can tell, he also cannot spell when he made his name.
His parents made that name, actually.
He attended a party with what's it called? Elders. Excessively old elders.
What's wrong with that?
They couldn't consent.
What is the crime?
Objection. I do think he is guilty.
The witness is actually a granny.
What? Why are you defending him if you think he's guilty?
He's giving me that look, man.
Wait, what the hell? Look at all the people in the stands behind us.
Dang.
I was writing a really good piece there.
Bro, what?
What does that say?
Don't worry about it. It was really good
What
though.
does that say? Read what it said, journalist.
Sorry,
I
it's Matt.
read what it said. Read what it said or leave my courtroom.
It said rocky block oiled up.
What did that? What was the drawing of?
Your Honor, I believe it was
It was
a nondescript word that cannot be said in the
a
courtroom.
drawing of that fat forehead over there.
Attorney, call your first. Do you want to call your first witness?
I call whoever. Honestly, I think this dude's getting locked up, so whoever
Hey,
is detective.
did you say miss?
Why do you have long hair like a woman? Yes, that's what she said.
Are you serious right now?
Are you assuming my gender now?
What kind of judge are you?
Kind of judge that is going to knock you out if you don't answer my attorney's questions.
I got you.
Yeah. Not learn to speak when spoken to.
Your Honor, objection. Hearsay.
Do you have any questions for the witness?
Did he do it?
Maybe.
That's not. We need a yes or no, a definitive answer.
Where were you on the evening of this party?
Visiting the elders' home.
Why were you why were you there?
There was.
Sorry, that was an accident.
Control yourself. There was a lot of Viagra. There was a lot of Viagra missing from the medicine shelf. And I was there to figure out who and why.
I would assume just presuming most elderly people probably do need Viagra, correct witness?
Yeah, Judge. Correct?
I'm not answering that. That is for you guys to. This has nothing to do with me.
So
You just look old.
That's meant to be a drawing of the diploma, you know, at Phoenix University.
Alright, guys, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
All right, prosecutor, you may cross-examine the witness.
This shit ain't looking good for you, buddy. You going to jail.
You'd say you're an amateur detective, right?
Best of the best.
How deep into this investigation have you gone, and what was your cause for investigation?
I just started that day, and as I stated to the other one, that's getting beat to death right now. Anyways,
You don't comment what I do with my wife.
Hit me one more time and I'm about to post a crazy story about you.
all right.
Alright.
Anyways, there was a lot of Viagra was stolen. All right.
It was stolen. Do you know if it was stolen by the elderly or one of the orderly?
No clue.
We know the elderly people stole it.
No objection.
That's speculation.
I was just there. You know, I was hired.
If I could present a card, do you know that all these elderly people come from a home, like an assisted living home?
Yep, exactly.
And that specifically all the ones brought to the party had all of their power of attorney removed because they were suffering from great mental deficits due to age, correct?
Thought you were a good detective.
Shut your mouth.
You don't know if they had power of attorneys given up?
No. I'm looking for Viagra, Your Honor.
Why does the Viagra matter if they don't have a choice over their decisions anyway?
I was brought into this via Viagra.
Do you have any other questions for the witness?
I do not.
Oh, Brad cooked on this drawing and I can't even publish it. Oh, dang it.
What do you want?
What y'all know is I have evidence of the judge taking photos with Epstein. And there's a photo of him with Epstein and then there's little kids running away from him.
All right. Your witness,
There's
prosecutor.
little kids running away from him.
Prosecutor.
Hello, ma'am. You doing okay?
They're silencing me for telling the truth.
suit on.
I got you.
Why, thank you.
I got you.
So do you. You have a nice dress on.
Thank you.
So, would you say you were allowed to give consent?
Thank you, Brandon.
I got freaky back in my day.
I got everybody.
This is an abuse of power.
I got everyone.
Protest. Protest now.
Power is not a child.
When the child you was abusing with Epstein, we got the photos, we have the videos of you.
Freaky back in the
I know the
50s.
kind of man you are.
Are you allowed to drive?
Only when I get out of the house.
I mean, yeah,
But if
you
I'm
gotta
not
drive. You
mistaken,
gotta get
you're
out
not
the
in your
house to drive.
anymore, right, ma'am? You're at the assisted living facility.
Yes, I gotta sneak out.
I see.
Do you know a Diddy?
Yes. I've prosecuted a ditty or two in my time.
His parents threw the craziest parties back in the day.
Sir Rock D Block changed his name 2 years ago from Rock D Diddy.
Oh, I can pet the dog.
Objection. Hearsay.
Do you have any evidence to back this up, prosecutor?
Do you want a butterscotch candy, my dear?
Oh, can I have one?
I
I
do.
was asking you. Oh, yeah.
Are you done asking questions, prosecutor?
Yes, I am.
Ow. Oh, it's hitting
Attorney,
my
would you like to
balls.
cross-examine the witness?
Yes, please.
Could take some bones.
Oh, hello, dear.
Yeah, Brandon.
You know, there are a few things about your statement here that are kind of not they're not really lining up here. When you were asked if you could consent, you said that you're freaky. Is that
Yes,
correct?
back in the 50s. We would do all sorts of parties.
And would you say now that you enjoy to be freaky?
Time to time, yes.
Why you sound like Bane?
I guess this was coming eventually.
Dude, let's be realistic here, right? Everybody, I think we.
Yeah.
Okay. So this man, if this lovely lady was getting freaky
Thank you,
with
dear.
this man, and she enjoys from time to time to be freaky, how is it this man's fault?
That's fair. That makes sense to me.
Yep. I'm done. You can take the witness.
Does anybody want to present any other witnesses?
He's still.
Is there any other evidence the prosecutor or attorney want to present to the court?
Yes, but I have not been able to click on my evidence yet. So, as you can see, I have a letter. Now it is called a stalker letter, but it is not a stalker letter. It is inside is a form of name change that was sent into the court to change Rock D. Block's name to Rock D. Block instead of Rock D. Diddy. And I have a read-on message that's a message left on red that was given to someone that works at the assisted living facility. And it is a string of messages, actually, that show Rock D. Block coordinating with this orderly to take these elderly out of the facility without their consent or their family's consent.
That's interesting evidence.
They don't know any better. They just following what they told by the people in charge of the facility.
Your Honor, I object.
Objection.
Sustained. We still haven't answered the question. What is consent? Because we just heard from this lovely, lovely woman that she likes to be freaky from time to time. And that sounds like consent to me, especially since she willingly participated.
Down to go. You go with that pencil.
Yeah, you know, I'm writing my raps now.
Get this dude a plane ticket to China.
So jury, what do you guilty is Rock D. Block guilty or not guilty?
Oh, my bad.
Jury, is he guilty or not guilty?
Answer.
Answer the question. Sure. Guilty or
Nice.
not guilty?
Nice.
Unfortunately, attorney, she does not have the right to make those decisions for herself. And the prosecutor, she gave up her power of attorney as presented by the prosecutor, and the prosecutor stated that he was taking people out of the nursing home without their family's consent. I hereby rule that Rock D. Block is guilty.
I told you were fucked, man.
When your own lawyer's telling you that you're guilty, like, what are you supposed to do at that point?
I think the defendant's innocent.
I don't know if anyone's noticed my sock yet.
Oh, I noticed. I was gonna say something, but I was a little apprehensive.
Valid.
What are we doing?
I'm bullying Ryan until we start.
William, you look like a pimp named Lickback.
Is that because he's black?
He's clearly yellow and purple.
Sounds kind of black to me.
Don't make me throw you out of my court.
Throwing the black man out of court.
Oh dang, the witness got drip. Hold on.
That's some serious drip right there.
Homeless man.
Prosecutor, would you like to call a witness?
Yes, I bring forth my first witness.
The Pharaoh.
Who the fuck is this guy?
The spouse of
The spouse. Is your husband indeed black?
I mean, race is a spectrum, but
I don't need none of your liberal bullshit.
if I were to categorize him as one specific race, I would say that he definitely has an affinity for fried chicken and Kool-Aid. Yes.
Is your husband black?
He does own a Hellcat.
Is his skin color dark?
I mean, it's kind of green, so I mean, is green a dark color? I don't
Would he be classified as a colored?
I mean, technically, we're all colored, right?
yeah, we're all
I don't really
Is he colored?
You know what? I just want to say in my courtroom, I do not see race.
We weren't speaking to you.
Okay.
His virtue signaling courtroom.
Continue.
Does your husband have a history of using the whites only restrooms?
He has a history of using a restroom, yes. I mean, we all have to, like, a couple times a day, right?
Why would he not go to the colored restroom?
Well, I mean, is that like,
Do you use the whites only restroom?
I wasn't aware that restrooms were done by race. This is not something I was aware of, so I can't say whether he uses it.
Were you with the defendant when he was jaywalking?
Define jaywalking.
Walking without waiting for the indicator to tell you to walk across.
When you walk in a J.
He has walked in the shape of a J before in his
Your
life.
Honor. Case proven. Point proven. I'm done.
Okay. Defense, would you like to cross-examine?
Can we kick out the juror?
Oh. I
What's wrong? Something I did?
once again in this courtroom, I do not see color. I do not see color.
with virtue signaling.
That is interesting. Interesting evidence. Are you guys done with the witness here?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
damn.
hurt.
Okay, well,
I got
yeah.
CTE.
We are not affiliated with this this individual juror. We unfortunately sent out a summons, and those are definitely random. So, okay.
I'm back.
Hey.
In a court full of ducks.
All right. Anything else?
I'll call my witness to the stand.
There. Oh. Okay.
How you doing, witness? Did you see this man jaywalk?
I don't know. All his kind all look the same. I may have seen him.
That's crazy.
All these thing blacks kind of all blend together. But I mean, yes, I think I've seen that man before. I think I have seen him before. Can you define jaywalking for me?
Crossing the street where there is no crosswalk.
Oh, it's in the form of a J.
As much as on one hand, I don't think I did, but his kind are kind of predisposed to crime, if you get what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did. That's all I'm saying.
I once again expressed that I really don't know who brought the individual. I really don't even know where this witness came from, to be fair. But jury, what are your thoughts?
That juror looks just like my favorite president. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, once again, in this courtroom.
Did you say something about my tongue?
He sounds just like my favorite president too.
I have the best tongue in all of Sock of America.
After this, juror, would you like to show me how or what that mouth do?
Object. Wait, hang on. Wait. Order in my courtroom. I think that this man should be allowed to walk wherever he wants.
Guilty. That man is guilty. Hang him now. I got the rope right here.
Well, okay.
Kill him.
I'm going for the record of papers thrown in a court.
All right. Okay. What is your verdict?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. That's not my president. Never mind.
All right. I'm sending the. Would you like to cross-examine prosecutor?
Have you ever seen this man here before?
I've seen a lot of men who look like him. I believe I have seen this man before, walking out of a KFC probably.
Now, did the KFC happen to be on a city street?
It did indeed, sir.
Did he look both ways before walking?
Probably not.
No. Did he or did he not? Yes or no?
I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say he didn't.
Did he wait for permission to cross the street?
Blacks don't wait for
From the
permission to
side.
do anything, so probably not.
This man is not black. He is colored.
I mean, same thing.
He is green. That is not black. Are you saying you're colorblind?
I mean,
I think
I'm
we
saying
all
that
are
all
colorblind
black
here.
people look the same.
Do you own a colored TV?
I do not, because I don't like seeing them.
Okay. Well, kick him out of here. Get him out. The witness is useless.
He's a homeless man. What?
Sustained.
Good. He will stay homeless.
I was told I would get.
No, with that attitude, he would stay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're getting kicked out of the shelter.
I will commit a
Our
hate
city
crime.
no.
Okay.
Our city's had-
Ooh, now, oh my goodness, that's what goes so hard.
And our city has the uncomfortable benches too, buddy. Good luck sleeping tonight.
I will gun you down outside this courtroom.
That's crazy.
here,
That's crazy.
I have nothing to lose.
I will
You are
here
homeless.
present.
I have
present.
nothing to lose.
I present this burnt wooden spoon. It has nothing to do with this case, but my wife burnt my breakfast this morning. It's on my
am your
list.
wife.
I present this dull knife. My wife tried to stab me this morning.
Who could blame her? Am I right?
I present to you this crushed can. What I'm going to shove down this homeless man's throat after this court.
I will piss on you.
I present to you this sketchbook. Now this is important. The defendant drew himself crossing the street.
Oh.
And he made it very specific. He made it detailed that the sign had the hand. It said don't cross. He drew himself breaking the law. He incriminated himself. I present to you this rental car. It has dent on the front of it because someone drove by and hit this man.
Why is if got? I think that we're missing a few people.
No, he was jaywalking. It was
right.
not the car's fault.
All right. all right. That's enough out of you. I'm
You won't silence me.
You will be silenced.
Defense. What must you
He was hit by a car. Why is he here? Perfectly fine.
He was jaywalking.
What about the car then with the dent in the front?
It was a Tesla. Who are we supposed to prosecute? It had no driver.
I think we should bring Elon Musk to the stand.
No, he couldn't be present for today.
Oh.
He was too busy collecting emeralds from the apartheid mines.
I thought he already did that, but
He's returning for seconds.
sloppy seconds. Am I right? Am I right, everybody? Sloppy.
Shut up. No.
We are going. I am letting the court know I am filing for divorce later this evening because I absolutely hate my husband.
Good. Don't burn my breakfast.
Man, am I right, fellas?
Personally, I'm just gonna say that this man is not guilty because he doesn't have a scratch on him.
Is that cheeks getting clapped?
No, clapping.
No, it's not
100 pieces of paper. Yay.
Oh, I gotta do this. Alright.
Oh, what a nice dog.
It seems like the journalist is a biased.
You're gonna get off scot-free, buddy. I promise.
Dead.
I can't even speak to my client.
I just wanted to hit you.
Maybe you're not getting
Hey, you stop,
scot-free, buddy.
Stop writing up there.
Sorry.
Stop writing.
A picture.
No, stop drawing. We're in court.
Lady sock disappeared. Okay, I already have an objection, Your Honor. The prosecutor can't spell. I feel like that should-
We are brought here today to discuss the case of Freak Bob versus Lady Sock. Freak Bob is accused of making Lady Sock disappear. I believe it is time for the prosecution to put up some form of evidence.
You see, Your Honor, it was a dark web purchase on his history from his electronic that we confiscated. Not me, but
Yes, the officer's confiscated. Can you tell me what was on this PC that makes it evidence?
human trafficking.
Okay, Your Honor, all I want to say is, are we booking my client on a thought crime? Searching something on a computer is not illegal.
He did not say searching, he said a dark web purchase.
How do you know he purchased it? All I'm saying is, yes, like the computer
Due to
could have been
possession
in his.
laws, it was on his computer, therefore he purchased it.
How are you sure that it's his computer?
It was found in his possession.
I mean, yes, but like you can have a computer in your home. That doesn't mean it's necessarily your computer. Like it's not solid evidence. I feel like I'd like to present some evidence to counteract this, which is the fact: if he ordered this purchase off the dark web, why did this purchase never get delivered? Where is this purchase at? Okay, he claims that he purchased this item on the dark web. Where's the item at? And I have to say, but one more thing, Your Honor. One thing I have to say is the claim is that my defendant here made someone disappear. Why would he purchase someone off the internet if he's making someone disappear? He said human trafficking. That doesn't make any sense. Why would he be Why would he be paying to make like why would he pay in that scenario? It doesn't happen.
That is a very good question. What say you, prosecution?
You see, usually purchases don't require money as usual currency in the black market. Oh, alright.
Lock him up.
You see, they sometimes have a trade time to time, which he, Freak Bob, traded a lady sock for an item we still trying to find.
I see. Can you tell me what this item may be that you're trying to find?
Wait, oh no. I call my witness to the stand.
Objection, Your Honor. How does he have his computer and can see the purchase he made, but doesn't know what the item is?
Sure, he has a penis, dude. No,
I spent a lot of time on this.
you drew a penis.
Nice
That's his
job
third
right
leg.
there. Male woman. Would you like to ask your questions now, prosecution?
When delivering the mail to this person, did you see him on his electronic purchasing something?
To be fair, I'm really not getting paid enough to answer that. I think that I'm a government employee. You know, I should be getting getting paid a little bit more than I am, so I'm not really looking at what dude's doing in his house. You know what I'm saying?
Not cool.
Then why did you agree to come up?
I will air this place out.
You mean like this?
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to say I think the judge has a little bit too much power in this courtroom.
Your witness spoke out against me. You're not allowed to question it no more.
May I call a witness to the stand?
Yes, you may.
So, okay, this homeless man. Okay. What I'd like to ask you here in this situation is, did you at any point in time, the woman who is, or the lady sock that's accused of disappearing, you know, you're local to the area. Did you see any suspicious behavior at my defendant's home? Did you see anything of the out of the ordinary that would lead you to believe he made Lady Sock disappear?
You know, every single evening, because he's a deadbeat husband. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Sock, she often will take out the garbage, and the garbage hasn't really been taken out. You know, we had I hate to say it, but since I'm under oath, an extramarital affair.
It's enough out of you.
So yeah, she would leave some stuff in the garbage. I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but and she stopped doing that. So.
Interesting. Now, I would like to substantiate the claims that this homeless man is making. In the garbage can, all I'm saying is we found a used tea bag. Now, the reason why I bring up this piece of information is because my defendant does not drink tea. My defendant didn't even know there was tea in the home. He had no clue that this was even in the house. So my thing is, clearly somebody came by the house that isn't my defendant. Someone unnamed must have been in the house. It could have been this homeless man. It could have been someone else.
May I speak?
And as this homeless man stated, clearly this man's wife is kind of a thought. Now, with that in mind, now, well, all I'm saying is she cheated on my defendant here, okay?
If your defendant was not such a deadbeat.
With that in mind, my thing is clearly she had other people around this home.
You know, if she had
why is my defendant
lived through this, which he's definitely guilty.
There's two things I like to bring up here. One, so clearly we've already established there were other men around the home because she had an extramarital affair with this homeless man here. So clearly there were other people around the home. So one, I want to say, one, how can you say that computer is 100% certainly my defendant's when other men were in the home? And two, if other men were in the home, how do you not know that these other men made her disappear?
I'd like to retract my statement. I was not in the home. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
You hear
for all
this?
The lies.
No.
The prosecutor is intimidating
Can I
my
call the
witness.
prosecution to be the defendant now? Prosecution, would you like to question the witness?
Wow. Will turn.
Oh, sorry, wait. Defense, are you done with your witness?
Yes, I'm done with my witness. No further questions, Your Honor.
Prosecution, would you like to question their witness?
Let's see. You know what time you've been around the house?
I don't know a lot of things. Okay, I had a midlife crisis. Okay, so
Officer, can you handcuff the homeless man? Go sit back down.
Well, I saw that story you wrote about me.
As you see, your honor, we got information that we found the item. It's a golden key, and it had a note of some coordinates on it.
Wait, no, the evidence was just a key, and it ain't nothing about a note.
Why would this broke-ass man have a golden key?
I would like to know how he acquired this golden key.
It was a family family heirloom.
Did I ask you to speak, witness? No. The chicken's a little bit too much.
No. So just
May I
beat
ask where
him.
these coordinates lead to?
Just stop that.
I'm just here to beat people.
I'm sorry, my bailiff's a bit abusive.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think that the case should be thrown out. That we should do a retrial. I think.
Are you the
personally.
judge?
What? You're right.
You can beat her now.
I'll beat her when I want to.
She's cooked. She's cooked.
Where was I at?
These coordinates.
Yes. Okay, yeah, I got it. As you see, the location, there was an empty barrel at the location. There were some digging holes, loose dirt around the area.
Okay.
And several footprints.
Would you like to call your witness to the stand?
He literally just said, never mind. This is insane. This man doesn't even have his story straight for the charges he's trying to bring against my client here.
Does the story have to be straight, is my question.
It doesn't have to be straight, but it has to make sense, and this story does not make any sense. First he didn't know what the item was despite being in possession of the computer. That, by the way, we still can't establish was his. And then secondly, he just magically came up, he magically remembered what the item was, and now there's just a hole that was dug somewhere.
Jury, do you have any input? Thank you very much, jury. Are you done presenting evidence, prosecutor?
Yeah, I got information. You see, the lady side, she loves her tea, you know. You say his client doesn't drink tea, right? Then why is there a tea bag at his place?
We already established there were other men there.
Are you presenting the tea bag as evidence?
Why would there be several men there and then a tea bag?
Because his wife is unfortunately a little bit of a court thought. And so that's not his fault.
Are you sure those extra people were not related to abduction or disappearance of the lady side?
I mean, I'm pretty certain.
So like I watch Law and Order SVDs and like.
How are you sure that those footprints are from my client? I just want to point out my client doesn't have feet. If you look here, my client literally doesn't have feet. How did he make footprints?
That is true. We are all puppets. The jury, the gallery, and even actual people, they're just cardboard cutouts.
See, this is what I'm saying. How can my client have a bunch of footprints in the ground when he literally don't have feet? Some does not add up here.
I think I have a verdict. I am saying mistrial.
You're saying what?
Not guilty. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Man, I was drawing Homer Simpson or
I
something.
told you Freak Bob was gonna get
I
off.
drew a fire drawing too, and they just didn't let me freaking do it. Bun, what do you have to say to the people?
What do I have to say to the people?
Yeah.
Love who you love, live your life how you want to live it, and be true to yourself, not to other people.